And welcome back to the Ed Show. Thanks for joining us tonight. This is the moment I've been waiting for. You know, we're only a little bit more than 18 months away from the next presidential election, but it's becoming very clear to me that one Republican candidate, I'll tell you what, stands out from the rest of the field. There's already 11 Republicans who have officially announced presidential exploratory committees, and at least a dozen more suspected candidates are in the mix. So let's narrow this group, this crowded group down, if we may. Here's the one candidate that I want to see break away from the pack and secure the party's nomination for the 2012 Republican presidential nomination. I am endorsing... Sorry, dude, you only get one balloon. In my opinion, I mean, there's no better candidate to represent the current state of the Republican Party, is there? I mean, watch Donald Trump go after GOP big shots like Karl Rove and Congressman Eric Cantor for suggesting that his candidacy isn't serious.
The idea that President Obama was not born in Hawaii, making that the centerpiece of his campaign means that he's just, now a joke candidate.
Obviously, Karl Rove didn't do very well the last couple of years in the Bush administration because, hey, whether you like him or not, George Bush gave us Obama, and I'm not happy about it.
No, I don't think he is really serious when we see a campaign launch on the birther issue.
I think it's a very bad thing for Cantor to have done because I will tell you, people love this issue, especially in the Republican Party.
Come on, liberals, admit it. This is what we've been waiting for a long time, for the righties to start shooting at one another verbally. Trump is even taking shots at other Republican candidates. Watch him throw cold water on the Mitzter's campaign, Mitt Romney.
Mitt Romney is a basically small business guy, if you really think about it. I have a much, much bigger net worth. I mean, my net worth is many, many, many times Mitt Romney.
Many times more than Romney. But Donald does more than attack other Republicans. He's also has big policy ideas. I mean, he's got big policy ideas, like how to lower gas prices.
You tell OPEC, fellas, that price is going down. Let me tell you, it'll go down if you say it properly.
You know, that's what Bush said. Bush said he was going to jawbone him in the Middle East and was going to... You're copying him, Donald. And if that isn't good enough, get a load of his foreign policy doctrine. This is how Trump would have handled Libya if he'd have been president.
Either I go in and take the oil or I don't go in at all. We can't be the policeman for the world.
But just take their oil?
Absolutely. I'd take the oil. I'd give them plenty so they can live very happily. I would take the oil. You know, in the old days...
Well, wait,
Candy. In the old days, when you have a war and you win, that nation's yours.
And I'm sure the Russians or the Chinese or the Brits, they wouldn't have anything to say about that. America just goes right in and takes the oil, huh? Hey, I'm not the only one endorsing him. In the latest survey of likely Republican voters from the public policy polling, Donald Trump, folks, he is in the lead with a whopping 26% of the vote. That's 9 points ahead of his nearest rival. It's the oil, isn't it? How great would it be to have a Republican candidate who is hated by the Republican Party leaders, who spends his money and campaign efforts making all of the serious candidates look weak, and who has taken positions in the past like this. In one of his books, Trump announced his support for universal health care. See why I'm going to endorse him on the right? Single-payer system, you can't beat it. And even a tax hike on wealthy to pay down the national debt. They don't know this guy. Those three things are radioactive to the Tea Party voters, and the righties will never get on board with it. And so if you want to watch the Republican Party implode and have fun doing it, maybe have a block party or something, and the Democrats just coast to victory with Barack Obama term number 2, folks, this is the pick. That's right. He should be the Republican nominee for all lefties in America. Donald Trump, you're hired, buddy. Sarah Palin's brand, now she's slipping big time. So she goes to Wisconsin to try to get something all stirred up, as if that's needed. She succeeded in drawing so many protesters, it was hard to have just a few people who were there supporting her hear what she was saying. That's next. Stay with us.